Because people are pointing the finger at you. You know what I mean? They're really pointing the finger at you. Like you had something to do with your mom and dad going to the boom boom room. You know what I mean? They went to the boom boom room. You know what I mean? And then you got the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang, you know, is going down for a child is born. And here I is. Here I is. Where my pappy? Where my pappy? He ain't here. He gone to war. For what? I'm hungry. Teach me something. Show me how to cut some grass or something. The fish, you're going to be going. Take care of home. You're the firstborn child, male, as far as I know. So, I mean, but you just never know. What was you doing, daddy? Yeah, I guess he was being fruitful and multiplying. You know what I mean? Taking a trip, you know. But, yeah. So, life is life. Life is life. And I be like, man, people be crying over food. And to tell the truth, man, to tell the truth, hey, I just thought about it, you know what I mean, the other day. And like, man, people crying about the grocery prices and all this and that. How many times did your parents cook you something to eat? Was it breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I know a lot of people that had their parents making them food. And my parents didn't make me no breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My parents wasn't even together. You know, house divided. House divided, they say shall fall. Well, I tell you, if they was never there, it was never no house. So that didn't happen. That part, but yeah. So it ain't falling. It ain't falling. I may have fell, but I had to get up. And nobody there to lift me up. Yeah, mama neither, push me on the merry-go-round type of thing. It had that type of life, and it's cool because I got life, you understand? There's a yin and a yang to everything. There's a reason for everything, you know. Maybe I will experience life early, Ain't got to be told, get in your room. Go, get in your room. Jumping on the couch. They say, yeah, you got F's, you brought home F's on a report card type of thing. Didn't have to go through that, at the same time. So I'm like, damn, it's strange. But I know I ain't the only one. You got orphans out here and foster kids. Yeah, I know who my parents are and were. One of them then, went to the upper room. I am assuming hanging out with other ancestors. I don't know, on another planet. Understand it? I don't know. I don't limit nothing. You sure don't limit the Father. It was impossible with man. Ain't impossible with the Father. I don't believe in death. I believe everybody goes away. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust, The Big Bang, you came, your plasma, your plasma formed, like a damn, what's it, tadpole, a little sperm, transformed, into something for a moment, to use. Yeah, it's a millions of them. Do I got millions? Is it millions of me? You know, hey, listen, I hear ya, don't I? Someone ever went to the sperm bank? I don't, I don't personally, I don't, I don't want to do that. That's like life, that's draining. If you create another life, ain't you taking from your life to create life? You had to take from your life, you had to release life. You release it. Shit, it might be kind of draining sometimes, you don't want to do that, you know. Shrivel up, that movie, Stephen King, Thinner, who's sucking your life from you, that life force, because man carry, before a woman get it, she receive it. She get it, and then they produce something, a girl or a boy. My father's not all the confusion. I ain't never seen nothing else, come out of that. Maybe some wasn't all the way there, and some, he was, yeah, he deformed. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be rude right now. Someone's deformed or whatever. Some got extra limbs and whatever else going on down there. What was your parents doing? what was they engaging in? You know, what was they seeing? You know, I mean, maybe it just transmuted to the baby. I don't know. I don't know. But my father's not the author of confusion. I don't want to be confused about nothing. I don't want to be no liar. Ain't nobody gonna make me no liar. Okay, Bobby. You know, you want to be called Barbara. We can't even hang. Because I remember we used to play basketball down the street, and now my life ain't no lie. I remember that. Yeah, you're talking about I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I'm not Bob. Don't call me Bob. You know, say yes, ma'am, or something relative to a woman. But then, who am I with? Did they transform too? You know, maybe. No, I'm just joking. You know, I'm just saying, if you with someone and they, these people, man, surgery, play on with, what is that? Okay, was it called surgery? Was it, that thing with the dude with the red nose, the white guy with the bowl haircut, ding, ding, yeah, touching stuff. And I was always touching stuff. I ain't like the game. Ain't like the game. And like, well, we mess with dude organs anyway. We taking them out. I bet that's why his nose going red, the blood spilling. Did I just go off? I'm just feeling lively today. Maybe you things because I'm grateful. Grateful. I was saying this the other day. There's a download that came to me. The father say, man, do people forget? They say, I ain't got nothing, I ain't got nothing, yeah, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. And they was given a day. They was given a day. You're given multiple days of the same day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Did I say that right? Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Repeat that. Hey, repeat that. You're going to change that. Who's going to do that? Can I patent that? Make up some other days. It's Unday. It's Unday. It's Noka. I'm just saying. People do what they want to do, and they want you to believe it. They want me to believe that lie. I can't, man. Understand? Don't. They say you're a homophobic. You're this and that. No. You know what you know to be true, and I know what was true about you, but now you say it ain't, and I know what I seen and heard, and yeah, and we don't do that together, so it don't exist. You say I'm like, but you want me to accept that, Sodom and Gomorrah, abominations come out of her, you're in the midst of her, my people. But hey, listen, do what the hell you want to do, because your blood ain't gonna be on my hands, Barbara Ann. Shalom.